Check this out, huh? Battle Axe. Super classic, super retro looking. I love it. I'm playing it on casual difficulty, and I don't know if that's easier than easy, but I play it on hard mode. I think the only difference is like the amount of damage they do to you. So there's 3 characters. They all kind of play the same, for better or worse. It's for the worst. It's all aesthetics, really. But the wizard, the old man, Lolo, his name is. He, for some reason, when he shoots his projectiles, he stands in position. He doesn't walk around and shoot, like, so he can't move. So it's kind of tricky. You know, you can shoot in 8 directions, but you can't move. And his melee attack's a beard swipe, which is not very effective. The big guy, Rooney, his thing is, he looks like a powerhouse, but honestly they all do the same damage. He has a shoulder charge for his melee attack, and he shoots missiles, or bullets or something. It's not that effective either. Right here, this chick, I forget her name, Faye, I think. She is by far the best one. She hits really fast with melee. She has a melee combo. Rooney does too, but hers is just better looking for some reason. It's faster, or at least I feel it's faster. Her projectiles are throwing daggers, which don't always go the way you think they would. It's kind of weird with diagonal throwing, but she's just a better one to me. And her special attack is a spinning attack, which does a lot of damage. Rooney's goes straight. Hers, you kind of have a slight turn to it. You can control it a little bit, so it's pretty good. I got this game a while ago, actually, and I guess because I played it on hard mode, it was either easy or hard, and I refused to play easy. And hard mode was just really hard. This game is really hard. It looks easy because I don't know, I just practiced a little bit, I guess, but it's a fun one. The goal of the game is not to what's the goal? The goal is to pretty much get the highest score possible, which is why there's an infinite mode. But there's 4 stages, and there's a boss at the end of each stage. There are people you can rescue, which give you gems for bonus points. If you rescue all of them, I don't think you get anything other than just the gems that they give you, but that's okay. Originally I thought you needed to collect all the people, save all of them before you could fight the boss, but later on in the gameplay I actually do get to the boss without getting all the people. So I think it's just for points. The whole point of the game is for points. It's an arcade type game where it's all a score, that's all you're trying to get. But it's actually really fun. I don't play a lot of beat 'em ups these days. I get bored very easily. So for me, this is exhilarating for some strange reason. I love the art style. The graphics look so good. And the music is really good too. At the beginning of every level, I lost what I was gonna say, honestly, but the music is just really good across the board. There's 4 stages, so each stage has really good music. If you have headphones on, like, it's just such a freaking bop. It's so good. Like Golden Axe, after you clear a stage, you know, you get to beat up little midgets and get their power-ups and stuff. Well, in this you get this lady. I'm not sure who she is. There's not really much of a backstory too much on the characters. There kind of is at the end, but you only get to find out at the end. There's also a new game plus at the end, but I haven't tried that yet. I'm not sure if it's much harder or what. I think it's more enemies. I think that's what it is. I did try a little bit of it. As I'm getting into the second level now, you notice there's more enemies and these gray guys are taking 2 hits. It's actually well worth getting the coins and stuff just to get the power-ups for your melees and projectiles. It makes a big difference long term. Also, the people I save have interesting names. There was this old lady, her name was Soggy. I don't know why her name was Soggy. It's kind of concerning. I believe this game was released on multiple consoles and stuff, but particularly there was a a physical version of this game released, which actually came with a soundtrack disc, which is really rare and nice. Because the game is so good, such an amazing sounding game. I generally don't like these games much, but something about this one just attracts me and works really well. And yeah, the gems fall off the stage, which it sucks. The gems have their own physics to make contact with stuff. And you can see what I was saying earlier about her speed. Her melee speeds are really good. I think she's like playing the game on easy mode, honestly. She's just such a good character. I got nothing. I don't know what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, although things are, they look like there's different heights with, you know, platforms up and down, it's all still just one plane, so you can hit things below and above, and vice versa. They can hit you like that too. So you just gotta be careful. This game is $30. You can get it from the PlayStation Store, or you can buy the physical from Amazon. I think I got it on sale for $10, honestly. It's a really good buy. It's really fun. It's 2 players, local. There is no online play, and the goal of the game is to get the highest score possible, killing everything and picking up the people, the gems, and all that. It's just a fun arcade hack and slash game. I guess this kind of falls in line with like Akari Warriors or Commando. Oh yeah, as I get to this part, it gets a little messy. So I played this on PlayStation, and I copied the save file to my computer so I could do editing and capture the voice later on after the fact. So for once, I'm actually playing it separately from my audio recording. I don't usually do that, but if I do more PlayStation 5 games, I will do that. This game is probably a lot easier with 2 players, unless they add more enemies to balance it out. The skeletons are pretty easy in this stage, and that weird worm thing, it's creepy. During the credit roll, they'll tell you what all these things are called. Everything has a name, which is kind of cool. It reminds me of the old Golden Axe games, when Altered Beast and stuff, where they, you know, it was like a play basically. Chicken or magic potion? Chicken. Magic potion. Chicken. And for the record, the first time I played through this game, which is just earlier this day, I think I got to like the final boss in like an hour, but that's because I didn't know what I was doing. I do know what I'm doing now that I'm playing this, and I do get to the final boss in a fairly timely fashion. So I kind of know what to expect, what to look out for. When I realized how short the game was, I'm like, I can't do a one-off video of this. I might as well just do a whole playthrough. I love when there's so many enemies. The body parts flying and the money and the clanking and the guts. It's like, it's so fun. It's so cool. All those little pieces falling off everything reminds me of Metal Slug. That was a good game. Speaking of Metal Slug, I think it's called Awakening, is on mobile now, and I tried it. It wasn't that great. I don't know, maybe because I couldn't aim up, it wasn't having enough of a good time. If they gave it regular controls, like for a controller, it would be a lot more fun, but playing a touchscreen, I cannot. I love how fast Faye is. Should be almost to the boss now. I don't know what those things are, like bombs. You notice how it takes 2 slashes for those gray guys? I don't know what this is. It's like a weird skull crab thing. But like, you could shoot it like this and strafe and do damage, but I found meleeing it does so much more damage. Like, this works in a longer, painfuler kind of way. But if you just go full ape shit and just go melee, like, you'll kill it faster. I'm just gonna kill him off screen. So I've been getting pretty bad ranks clearing these things. Like, I got rank E for, like, I think the first, second, and third stage. I'm like, I don't know how I got rank E. Maybe because I died once, but that it really sucks. It's really hard with the ranking system. You gotta be really good, really fast, and efficient to get a good rank. I think of this one, I go with the projectile power. Yeah.
Thank you.
And some chicken.
Thanks.
Yummy.
Goodbye.
Stage 3, Dragon's Keep.
I love the aesthetic to this game. Like, the scenery is so good. You know, I love the whole medieval setting in general. And then this game puts you all over the place. You know, you're at that weird sky island. And then that dungeon. Now you're like in a castle type area. The final stage really like throws you for a loop. You're like, how did I get here of all places? These enemies are surprisingly easy considering they have armor on them. But now that everything's all powered up, my melee and my projectiles, it's so easy to kill everything from a good distance away. I just noticed there's a guy at the bottom, which I didn't go to before. Ooh, chicken. I decided to try the bomb because I've never seen the bomb item. Just gonna place it right there. And like I said, things count horizontally even though they're visually in the higher lower level. So that was nice how that worked. I decided to backtrack here and see what's over here, if I missed anything. And just some of these deadly knights. These guys are funny. The proper way to kill them is to dodge their attack first and then hit them from the back from whatever you have. I knew this, but I didn't do this. So every time those guys are out, I got hit every single time. But I knew this. I just chose to do the wrong thing. Does that make me a bad person? Probably. I tried to avoid the bear traps. I don't know. I seen the enemies hit them and they got hurt, but I was afraid it would instantly kill me. I mean, the bear trap that size, I would imagine that would instantly kill you. The scroll, this magic scroll is so good. It basically nukes the entire arena. Yeah, the diagonal fire statues are pretty bad. It gets crazier the next stage. Ah, stupid knight. I think I used the... Yeah, I kept it good. Pip. These purple things work exactly like the monster nests in Gauntlet, if anyone's familiar with that. It's kind of similar in a sense, it just looks a lot better. But in Gauntlet there were these monster homes that as long as they were up, enemies would spawn indefinitely. And that kind of same concept here, really. Every time I dash into those guys, they hurt me. I didn't learn my lesson the first 20 million times. See, just like that, dodge and hit. At this point I have the power upgrade and the projectile upgrade. Only thing I'm missing is the speed upgrade, but I mean that's okay that I don't have it, so no big deal. There's a guy in the forest. Trees. Got him. Yep. Negligence. Straight negligence. These guys like popped out of a castle wall or something, so now I'm inside the castle. I imagine on harder difficulties it's much more hits to take these guys out. Again, when I first played it was just easy and hard difficulty. I didn't know the game got updated to add another difficulty, casual. In my mind, casual is higher, it's normal difficulty, and then easy is easy. But I think I'm very wrong. I think casual is super easy, and then there's easy, which is normal. I hate games that do that. 2 difficulties, and it's just easy and hard. There's no normal. Like you make me look bad one way, and then the other way I look okay, but then I struggle. So it's like, come on, work with me here. I think I'm almost to the dragon. And yes, it's a dragon because it's called the Dragon's Keep. I noticed one of my daggers just lingers there and spins in place. I don't know what causes that, but it's kind of interesting. People, money, give me your money and I'll set you free. Ooh, that could have killed me. Oh, that definitely could kill me. There we go, stupid knights. Alright, this looks like the boss now. Yep. I think you're supposed to throw projectiles at him like this, but slicing him in the face just does so much more work. Damage-wise, like it's so much better. Like, look at his health go down. Boom. I love the animations in this game. It's very fluid. Alright, and this is my final purchasing. I go with life for this just to have more life points. It's always good to have more life points in these dungeon crawling, beat 'em up, hack and slash games, whatever genre this is. Honestly, the music in this entire game is freaking amazing. They're all bangers. Like, it's such a good soundtrack. I think all the money I get here is pretty much just for like a new game plus. You know, again, I didn't plan on playing through this entire game. I planned on just doing... This is a horrible trap of flamethrowers. Horrible. These things hit so hard for so far. Yeah, I didn't expect to play this whole thing. But once I did, I'm like, oh, this is pretty short. I might as well do the whole thing. So here we are. Almost to the end. Thank you for watching. And please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If there's something else you want to see me play, or you want to see any of us here, Gentlemen of Gaming play, just post up in the comments. We'll get to it as soon as we can. If it's something for retro consoles, you know, we can attempt to emulate it or something. But if it's a modern day game, or you know, one of those free to play type things, you can always ask. We can always try it out. I got that brick hit me on the way down. He threw a brick at me and actually did hit me. Throwing dagger is so powerful now that I powered it up. Most things die in a single hit now. That's most likely because of difficulty. Honestly, on hard difficulty, like they make you feel the pain of getting touched. Like, you're not supposed to get hit in this game at all, and if you do, like, you're punished severely for it. These magicians are a pain in that butt too. A zone runner. That's a strange name for a guy. To my surprise, also, there actually are 3 endings for this game for each of the characters, which is really cool. I hate things like this where you enter a room and there's different exits, and if you get the wrong one, you tend to go backwards or you get stuck in a loop somehow. It's like a horrible experience. It's like, oh my god, I'm just trying to get through and you're making me get lost and confused and misplaced, and I'm just wasting so much time. Like, ugh. This is the moment I realized, oh shit, there's arrows everywhere. What do I do? But I decided to go to this one, and surprisingly, I guess right. Like, this was the next room to go to. Because as I destroy these things, I'm like, why are the enemies still spawning? Like, what the heck's going on here? I'm like, there's so many things. I'm like, whoa, there's another section. The flames got me. I figured to stop hack and slashing for a little bit, just throw daggers at things. Alright, I figured to go up here, and here we are. Final boss.
What's this? More heroes wanting to dethrone me? I really don't have time for this.
Having the strength boost really like makes you ridiculously powerful, but also maybe because the difficulty is so easy too. And that was the magic scroll. I knew this was gonna happen. It was just too easy. And Jesus, is she ugly? If it is a she, I don't know what that is. I'm just going apeshit with the melee attacks. It's worked for every other boss, so why not for this one too? There we go. Look at a rank E, probably because I died like 3-4 times.
With Etheldred defeated, the kingdom of Mercia is finally free from her tyrannical grip. The heroes liberate the captives and begin their long journey home. Their deeds shall be remembered for many years to come, and the kingdom will once again be able to live in peace.
And she lived happily ever after with all the gold crystals and stuff and coins and stuff. Now let's do some name pronunciations. Rooney, Faye, Iolo, Yolo, Orc, Yativio, Hornet, Captain, Gunner, Steel Orc, Slasher, Rock Worm, kind of creepy looking, Baby Sting, Orc Trooper, Red Yativo, Banneret, Orc Rogue, Death Cloud, Blue Slasher, Warlack, that's a weird one, Warlack, Nozzle. Thank you for playing. And thank you all for watching and staying till the very end. If you're interested, the game is $30 on everything: PlayStation, Xbox, Steam. I think it's on GOG also. And it's a good couch single co-op player game. Stay tuned for more.